We're live. Okay, so today, I should probably move this up a little. We are just doing modular services again. I've done a funnel service before, and I'm not the greatest fan of it. See, I'm registering steps on both the server and the client, and then stepping on both the server and the client, which is not what I want to do. I think most of the steps are going to be on the client anyway. So I'm guessing I could just register them on the client and validate them on the server maybe. But I'll make that optional. So get rid of all of that and let's start again. Let's move this cable out of the way as well. Okay. Let's see. Should I get some music up for myself? Spotify. Yeah, this will be good enough. Alright. Let's get started. I'm just gonna make the client real quick. Yeah. It's been a while since I actually did any of this. I made a mock-up at school of kind of what I was planning on, what I wanted to do. Okay, that's really weird. There we go. I've made it so when I have an inactive tab, it's like slightly transparent. So you'll probably see the background every time I switch. Do I want to initialize the client? I'm guessing I probably will have to, because we have to have self.funnels. Just be the name of the funnel to steps to a step. Okay, we'll figure that out. Funnel. Oh, okay. My headphones are breaking. It's not good. I want the name. Callback. I'm not sure if you'd call it callback in this. It could be considered callback. I'm not sure. Parser completed. For some reason it doesn't allow you to auto require when getting types, but that's a bit annoying. This is what I did at school. So I had something like this. If not, self.funnels funnel. Okay. And nope. Oops. Okay. So we have a completed signal, the callback function, and the name, which is kind of all the info I think you need. So we register the steps like that. We go function client dot start funnel. let's get that. I want to maybe save these funnels as well. Maybe resume funnel. So there you go, and then we have function. Cool. What was I gonna say? If not, oh. Signal equals dot funnels funnel step dot completed. Right, I haven't done the type checking. Was it name completed? Go back. Whoa. Do a lowercase. And yeah. Not once. Dot once function. Don't need to pass through anything, I think. Once only fires once and then it destroys itself, right? Or do I have to still manually? I wouldn't have thought I'd have to clean it up myself, but I won't. I'll just presume I don't. No. And then we go self.funnels funnel step dot callback completed signal. Cool. So I'm not sure if callback's the right word, but basically when the function that's kind of combined with the step, not when, but like it is the function that's binded with the step, and then once that function's done and the player's completed the step in that function, we'll have it fire completed signal. I'll just name this completed. So we'll have it fire, we'll go through once, self step. Should I do that on like a task.spawn maybe? Oh. Ooh, could I just do that? Maybe I can do that. I'll see. I mean, it doesn't make much difference. I'm just over-engineering it. Leave it as that for now. Let's make a network not make. It's okay. Server, get rid of all of that. Oh. Init. So server. Completed step. Completed funnel. Yeah. Go. Completed step. So server will pass to player, funnel, and step. You'll pass to the name as well. Just a step. String. This is so that players don't pass through random numbers and all of that. Random names, random numbers into the funnel, which get registered and then ruin the funnel, which wouldn't be nice. So, funnel, to a step, to a number, to a string. Because we don't need any more than that, we just need to make sure the names match. We just gotta make the funnel. Cool. Registered steps. Funnel step equals name. Can you do... No, you can't do that in this. You do the... Done. Analytics service. Log funnel of step event. Nil. Cool. Okay, let's think about how we want to save this as well. plate. We didn't really need to pass through that. That's actually not good. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. Okay. If not, data dot funnel data funnel data it's not going to ruin anything if I just do that, right? And I pass through that as type. It won't remove all the other info, I think. Okay. Nice. So inside, I'll try and we'll have the funnel, which will have current step, number, completed. Okay. Okay, I need a they should all be checked after after it's been checked. Yeah. Plated or false. Okay, well we come back here. Okay, final step name. Okay, we're not gonna get that. So. One more. What are we waiting on? Right. Oh. We'll just pass that through. The way this is ordered is not nice. I'll just do that like that. Whoa. I think that's about it. Well, not really. We shouldn't pass through a step here. That's too much work. Don't have any type checking. I'll just copy and paste it then. I could make a separate file for them, but I'm probably not gonna do that. No. Dot step and I think it's a lowercase lowercase lower, yeah, no, that's right. Okay, here. Nice. Okay. Should we just think about this? Just a step. Okay. Alright, I mean... Is this good enough? Man. I'm gonna pull this up and see if I can get AI to just do all the documentation, because I don't want to do it. Ooh, my headphones are going. Okay. Documentation. Wasn't that... Do you need to put something in your documentation? Oh, oops. Okay. 33 to 36. It's thinking. Ooh. The AI always seems to, like, almost crash my computer. So many graphical glitches. I don't know why that could be. I'm actually gonna look it up. Wow. Oh, it can do whatever it wants. What I'm looking for is this. Yes. I mean, it's working. It's doing its job right now. Ooh, it looks like I'm back. Am I back? Not. Yeah, I am. Okay. I don't know what happened. Oh. Okay. The AI has gone and started doing... Oh, wow. It's just doing documentation for everything. That's nice. Like all these other modules, it can do what it wants. I don't need initializing documentation. Good. Server. That looks professional. Okay. So if I were to try... Oh, let's look at here. This is what I worked on a bit ago. Maybe it might have been last stream, I'm not sure. Final service. Don't really think I need much on the server for it. Okay. What else do we do? Yeah, that doesn't work really. Can I switch that out for... I think you do... Yeah. Oh, we don't do that. That works. Okay. The... I should have an... Right now there's a get item here for item service. And then I have the server, which is all about giving the items as well. I think that's fine. That should work. I was wondering if I should split it up into like item rendering service, which is kind of what this is meant to be. It's very lazily done, this, but it's a bit better than before. What is this? Wow. Okay. How do I get rid of this guy now? Oh. Terminate. Nice. I'm going to... Well, I haven't actually started on this project yet, but this is going to be height swing is what I've called the repo. But basically, a commissioner came to me and said this would be a really good idea because there's a game with apparently 20 CCU making 100,000 Robux daily. How is that even physically possible? I'll show you my game. I mean, this is pretty lackluster returns for what I have right now. Yikes. 10 people in the game. Not terribly great right now. But yeah, you can see maybe 80 at one point. I don't know. But right now it's been sitting generally around 20. Now it's at 10. So it's dropped a fair bit because I haven't done anything. I've barely touched the game. Let's go to overview. Actually, no, that's just 72 hours. Fine. 90 days. Only just scraping 100,000. Well, that's only dev products, but that's where everything really comes from. That's about a month for my game. That means it's over 30 times more better monetized than whatever I've done. Let's see, overview, past 72 hours, 8,000. You know, that would be 300,000 if I had monetized the game better, apparently. That's what this other game's claiming. So I'd be interested to see if making a game similar and doing good monetization, similar monetization to theirs, would return very similar results. So yeah, 16,000 or 17,000 basically here, plus 100,000 plus 20, nowhere near 100,000 times 30, 3 million. So, and I had 60 players at one point in my game, and they're running along with 20. I don't know. I don't understand. But yeah, like, I didn't know monetization could make that huge of a difference. I thought, to a degree, it still came down to, what am I saying? Came down to your CCU and how many people are playing your game, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe it just really matters, how you monetize it. But anyway, let's start. So I'll pull up the game that I'm referring to. Where is it? Yeah. It's a very well-made game, I'd say. I mean, to a degree. Like, there's not much making of a game that can make such a simple, cheap concept look nice, you know? Okay. No. Yeah. So it's very similar to the racer car one. And you have fuel. You can see where this monetization starts to kick in here. $3 for +1 fuel. I mean, 3 Robux. 59 here. 129 here. Oh, 169 over here. Whatever. There's so many dev products around. Like, look at this. This entire back wall is just dedicated to dev products. Got a couple of leaderboards. It's nice. Very good. Are these... Whoa, let me out. Let me out. There we go. Are these dev products? They're spin. Okay. Which is kind of a dev product, because you gotta pay for spins. Dev products here. Like, if there was a more... I would want to see a more monetized game than this, because I'd be shocked if you can come up with something. What is interesting is I don't think they've got a shop anywhere. I think they've just realized nobody opens the shop anyway. So where's the purpose in using it? Or making one. It was interesting. So yeah, very, very basic game this. But what is he doing? Can I ride other people's stuff? Oh yeah. Do I still make money from it? I do. I don't understand. Why would you work on your own if you can just go to other people's? Does the height of the ramp not really matter? Or... Here we go. Okay, this is finicky. I don't like this. Yeah. I think I could do better. Hopefully. I mean, you don't start projects if you don't think you can, you know. So, let's start on all that. What do I want to start with? Because the commissioner wanted a swing game. Should I do a swing? Should I start with the swing? Or... because we can do the height of a swing. We can do... I don't know, kinetic energy, whatever. I don't know what you put into a swing. What would you put into a swing? I'm guessing, like, just more energy, right? And maybe it does loops around. Okay. What do you call it? You know, on a swing, if you have the two bars are at the top, and then, you know, you swing. I'm just thinking, just goes round and round, over and over and over. The more energy you have, and then you can make a bigger swing. And then it fires you off into the distance. That's one way of thinking about it. Okay. I like that. Yikes. And those are game passes, okay. Wow. They are cheap game passes. Are those... let's check their dev products. Store. Okay. So they've got double speed, double wins, instantly convert players just as quickly as they can, airplane, skateboard, okay, huge nitro, double nitro, large nitro. What do these do? I'm guessing that's just for quicker, more energy. Dev products. Not many. There's not a lot of dev products. See, I'd kind of like a bit more gambling in mine. There's no way this makes 100,000 a day. I don't understand. There's no way. I am being misled. Yeah. Maybe I should just come at it at a different angle, you know? Maybe not care about all that and think of a different game for a bit. Because clearly, I wouldn't say clearly, but I 100% do not believe that makes 100k a day. There's no way. Yeah, and I want the gambling aspect, you know? It's fun doing that. What do I do? Okay. Well, then let's just keep working here then. Doing what I can. Okay. Well, maybe you can get a gambling aspect into a similar game by doing, like, when I say auras, I don't mean like, yeah, like the particle effects around the player, you know? Which gives certain buffs. Maybe we can do cosmetics, which gives certain buffs. There's a lot of ways you can add gambling into a game. The good thing with like Adopt Me, right? They basically hit the jackpot. They made a game about pets, which emotionally attach people to the game, and added gambling. Like emotionally attaching kids to gambling is genius. Like they got so lucky with that. But it's all hard work, I guess. Let's go to... Okay, I'm just going to work on this game then. So what we want is upgrade service. Just simple, nice and easy. We'll have a client. We'll have a server. Modules. Upgrade info. Okay, I don't need to do that. we need the 3 different product IDs. How much was it buying? Was it 110, 100? Or I'll just do 110, 100 for now. No way I did that all in side of one. Probably just copy that. Energy starting cost. Cool. New folder, classes, upgrade button. Oh. Index equals button. Button. I don't think we need to type check that. Create. Okay. So what do we want out of the button? Self.activated or pressed or do activated. Signal.new. No. Button. Okay, we can make the model as well. I'm guessing I'll probably store a model and get replicated storage to assets dot upgrade button. No, it's unnecessary. Parent equals folder. Upgrade buttons. Okay. That should work. No, I'm not getting IntelliSense for the model. I'm guessing it's just because you're passing self. Do I do it up here? Yeah. Feels like I don't have Selene running right now. Yeah. Okay. We'll get the player up here because this is all done on the client. Yeah, we can put it here. Dot touched. Dot primary part. Dot touched. Oh man. We'll get the D bounce as well. Cool. We should probably play an animation or do a tween of some kind. But I don't know what the model even looks like yet, so no purpose in doing all of that. Yeah, right. So okay. Wow. Let's do a plot. Yeah, no, I call it upgrade service. I'm just gonna upgrades. Plot. Server. Okay. So then I want to plots no plot C frames equals workspace dot C frames. Yeah, I'll just say I think I said about that, right? Okay, probably don't need to pass through anything here. Do you have to do for I, V for these? I'm guessing I probably do. I'll just call it part. Okay. Classes. Turn plots. No, don't pass to itself. Okay. It's kind of all you really need. Well, to make one. Yep. Okay. I don't really need to say self.owner here. Okay. Cool. That should work. We'll just do. Nice. That's all you really need for that. Just sort of. Part. Yeah, I completely missed making the model. Oh. I don't know if I did clone in the other one. I might need to go back and check. I'm fairly sure in IT, whatever we're doing, we're meant to only sort of retrieve these values through functions. So even though I could get a meta table like this and just say .model, I think it's better if you do it like this. I'm not sure why. Just means there's a lot more type checking I need to do. Okay. Why is it yellow? Alright, never moved it. I feel like I want to do the upgrade buttons over here. Here. Yeah, I don't know. What do I do? I'll just leave it up to a coin flip. Heads means I leave as is. Tails means I create the upgrade button. Okay, well, it's heads. Alright. Cheers. Client. So we're going to need a networker, so it knows when I've actually claimed what is it called? A plot. I'm hoping I can pass through the model. Might make a bit more sense just to pass through the index. Okay, we've got to remember where they're stored. is game.workspace.plots. Find first child to string index, which should probably pass through like that. Okay. Class. That should work. I just don't have the what's it called? Oh, play data record. I don't have the I don't have Roblox Studio open right now, so it's not going to auto update the context and all that, so it's not going to know about the script till I open up Studio, so I can't import it and all. Oh, it's good enough. Don't think I'm gonna need index here. What am I doing here? Return plot. Cool. That's kind of what I wanted to do. Of course, it's going to say there's a lot of errors right now, because there are. Can't do much about it right now. Okay, that's wrong. Probably shouldn't be doing that again because I made all those functions, but I'm just slightly lazy. Okay. Come over here. Okay, not the server, it's a client. No. I'm fat fingering like crazy right now. If everything relies on plot client, then plot client should happen last. Ooh, no. No, that's the completely wrong way of saying it. Okay, let's think about this. When player characters didn't load in, people would do local character equals, let's just say, or so does Signal have a very similar thing to that, or no? Because it would be very helpful if they had a very similar thing to that. Can I pass? Does aha, yeah. Returns the arguments fired from the signal. Nice. That's what I wanted. Cool. Okay, so we could say local plot equals plot client ooh, in it. Why is that any? That should work, right? Am I missing something? I don't know. Let's just say that's what it is. Nice. That's what we want. It yields now. So it does get the plot model. Okay. We'll have to position them as well. So we'll have a folder inside plot model for the C-frames. This all has to be run once, so Okay. I might need to connect Roblox Studio soon. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Let's connect. Okay. Let's pull this over. Let's put that over here. No. Nice. Pluck. Wow, look at that. It works now. Okay. Oh, I didn't export the type. Okay, well, it's just not. There we go. See, hello, I guess I can probably just put all the info in the attributes. I don't know why I'm tired. It's 4 o'clock. Okay. Well, this is gonna be a number. Since this is all on the client, you don't really need to clean it up, I'm fairly sure. I think when the player leaves, this all goes away anyway. So it should be all good. Right, what else did I do and didn't complete? Gasoline wasn't working. Alright, I can do this. Let's see how quickly. Oh, okay. Upgrades. Feature. Okay, well this is kind of where it gets complicated. We're gonna pass through player. Upgrade. We're gonna need data service. Nice. Okay. No water left. That's nice. Okay, let's go to the template. Upgrades. Height is a number. Energy number. I didn't actually put it in here. Oh. Okay, so what I want is it to get increasingly more expensive to buy each one. I don't know if... yeah, you can probably hear me. I want it to get increasingly more expensive to buy each one, and then... oh, that's cool. I don't know how loud this is. It's probably very loud. Should I get Desmos up? Okay. Okay, well let's think about starting cost equals 8 for the first upgrade. Oh. Can I say y equals x? So no upgrades, or Okay, so level 1 is 8, level 2 is 9. No. We want... what would this look like? 1 is 8, level 2 is... okay, level 2 is... level 3... okay, so level 20 would cost you 400. Level 100 would cost you 10,000. 250. 1, 2, 3. I'm guessing 3 is just a bit too much. I mean, it really depends on how I want the economy to look. I'll say it really... okay. It doesn't need to go much further than 100, right? Maybe 150 is max. Or 200. 500? It's a couple billion. No, there's 1 billion, basically. Or not. 9. What's 10 to the power 9? I would have thought that'd be like a trillion or something. 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1,000. Okay, it's a bit over a billion, I think. Yep, that seems good enough. What if I don't do that? What difference does that make? is not worth worrying about. AI can probably just come up with a calculation for me. Let's see their progression. So, okay, get me out. 55 for one height. 70. Cool. Let's open up the big Claude and get him him to do it. Okay. Still running. And get utils now. Visual Studio disconnected. I haven't seen that before. Oh. Strange. Number. This seems wrong. Is this wrong? Cool. It seemed to do its job. Let's take a gander. No. Terminate. Yeah, that seems nice. I've got no clue if it works or not, but I'm hoping it works well. Oh, not function. Upgrade. Upgrade. Nice. I don't know how long. It's only been 2 hours. Could do some. Could work on what the game looks like. It's an interesting idea. Probably very important. The whole playable aspect of the game is also pretty important. I might need to get that done. Alright, let's take a look. It's pretty bland space. I need to open up another one. I need the textures. Just copy that and put that in. Okay, so we'll have our main floor area. Kind of where all the bases will be. get some lighting going. Color correction. So we don't need tint, we just need... Oh. That looks nice. Nicer at least than what we had before. Which way is right? That looks right. Okay, let's make a plot. Okay. It's like gotten a bit darker now. It's not terribly nice. What was I doing? This. So we have these as a floor, and then we can have their C-frame. It's just a little 1 by 1 by 1. Move it. Okay. There we go. There. Let's see. Let's boost the player's walk speed as well. Okay, that's not it. Nice. Upgrade buttons. Okay, we're gonna make this one a primary part as well, which means I need to change its code a tiny bit, which isn't that bad. Should be called primary part, not C-frame. Okay. Move that out. Upgrade C-frames, like that. Cool. Alright. Let's start placing these. Go there. 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 2, 3. Move them all maybe in a bit. And then we've got to add the attributes, upgrade, quantity, nice. Right. Where are they looking? Doesn't matter. Let's give this a nice green color. This goes just into plot, and this is swing C-frame. Okay. Maybe back another. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna make a swing eventually. What should the swing look like? It's gotta be... Okay. Let's design a swing. Like this. Could do one stud. 16.2 doesn't seem right. Yeah, both a stud off, or half a stud. Okay. Start out with like a nice brown. I guess swings generally have like an arch to them, I thought. Yeah, if I do an arch, you can't make it much bigger though, which is kind of an issue. So no arch. We just go like that. And then super tall ones like that. Yeah. This is an amazing looking swing right now. Maybe it should attach from the corners? I'm guessing the corners is probably a better idea. It's like, kind of, how do you add so much more interesting stuff to something that's going to be getting bigger? Because I can't do any, like, you know, any of those things. Don't like it. Maybe simplicity is just good. Maybe we just keep it at this. Like, it's not worth trying to overcomplicate it. Okay, I'm gonna refill my water. I'll be back. Alright. So, let's just get this done. Seriously. No more meandering. You can call that swing. So oh gee. We get this, we find the name being floor poles. Feet. Hands. It's basically all you need, like, overly. No. We need a bit more. So imagine seat is about that big. It's probably not one stud. Probably a bit more like that. About that far raised off the ground. We need a script that's going to get the edges, which isn't difficult. Want this to look like string. So what do we need? Need to get well, we can get the length by doing a squared plus b squared, and then getting the square root of that will give you the length. Then we move it 50% of the way there. So 50% of the way there, and then 50% of the way up. Now how are we going to get the angle? because at the start the angle is going to be a lot sharper, and then as we get higher and higher and higher, angle becomes a lot less sharp. I don't know if I'm overcomplicating it or I'm correct, but we could do tan adjacent opposite of the two distances that are divided by half to get that angle. So we solve for that angle, and that's the right angle. That's okay. No. And then we minus that from 90. What am I doing here? Just way too much thinking about it. Let's just write this down. Whiteboard. Get me a whiteboard. Okay. So, let's say we've got our swings here, seat here. This will be length A. This is the point up here. This is length B. So that we will call C, and we'll say C is equal to the square root of A squared plus B squared. So C is length. We've got the length. The length is alright. Now we can go because when we rotate, we're rotating from the center. We can go. We've got to move it into its position. So, oh, that didn't work. How do you zoom out in this? Guess you can't. Move. Where's the erase? Erase. This is a terrible software, this. Oh, I'm just not using it right. Yeah, that should be fine. That gets us to this point, but our line will look like this. So, that means this distance here is A over 2, and this will be B over 2, and we want this. Well, no, we can solve for this to find that. Right? This is what I was thinking, is, you know, should equal 90 that. How do you do... Can you do negative 10 in... I'm guessing you probably can. That rhymed. Okay. So, this angle we'll call theta. Or, I think it's called theta. 10, negative 1. B over 2. Minus theta. So that's what I think I need to do, and then for the other side, this is going to be an equal length of A, same B. If I'll just call that negative A, right? It should still all work, hopefully. Or we can call this negative A if we're saying going in that direction is X, that's Y. That's positive A. The issue will be when if we look at our swings like this, how am I going to rotate it around at that point? You know? Having the seat here, going that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, and then the player flies off in that direction, you know? That looks like a mess. That doesn't look very nice. You understand kind of what I'm trying to say. Can make a second board. Let me make another board. There we go. Okay. Well, how am I gonna do that? Well, I'm talking about, yeah, the going around in a circle. Let's say so we get a rotation each time. Each rotation is going to mean, so 0 means you've got your seat, these are the bars, nothing's changed. Still got 360 to go. It's just the issue is with each increment, I don't know how much to move out. Okay, so let's say rot equals 1. Okay, so 45. So it's better, more clear. That's what it should look like. And what do we know? We know the length. We should know what that length is. We'll call that. And that's the hypotenuse, right? If we're making this into a triangle. And we know this angle is going to be 45. It's the midpoint. Yeah, I'm fairly sure I don't even have to do that. I can just do that, right? That is equal to that there. So I don't need all of this. Which means coming here, that angle here should be equal to the angle here. That's how much we should rotate it by. So -90 minus theta again. We want to find this, right? How we're going to find that is it's a terrible circle, but we solve for A. I'm hoping I don't need to find out O. So cosine actually no. We'll use this angle here, which we know, so rotation, this would actually be opposite, and that would be A. So we need sine 45. What am I doing? No, that's wrong. H is known. Okay. So we've got O. So move x equals over 2. We'll just call these different. These should be B. And the other one will be A. Can find A after we've gotten B. So yeah, I think that should work. hopefully. Let's put that into practice then. So seat's gonna be like entirely different to the swing. Swing. I know I'm making the server file right now. I should just get all the stuff I've done out of the way. Maybe I can get the strings, like I have them in the swing before, and then I just move them in the seat. Maybe I don't have a seat class, maybe I just have a swing class. I'm starving right now. A swing. let's see. We know both A and B, which is good. We like that. But we need to get A and B here, so that could B equals maybe it's a seat, I don't know. Let's just say it's a seat. Still with rotation later. That's not A. That's just half seat, right? So we go like half seat position. Something like that. Alright. Yeah, I'm taking a break.